Happy Tuesday night. Hope all my friends in the Midwest are staying safe. Weather's been a little bit crazy tonight, or so it seems. So, just kind of waiting, seeing if anybody hops on. Got Mr. Man down here with me. Hello to whoever you are. I see you've left. It was a short visit. I missed you. Yes, Mr. Man is very upset as well. Okay, mister, should we just start? So, excuse me. Hi, Mom. So, it's just you and me right now. And tonight, I guess I should introduce myself to you. This is Beth with Unearth Your Glow. And tonight in Life After Death, going into part 2 of signs from the afterlife. Last night kind of talked about some of the different signs that there are, the well-known ones and some of the not so well-known ones. And tonight I'm going to go into a few of the well-known ones and some of the signs that I've received from them. So first we have the pennies from heaven. It has been said that when a loved one misses you, that they will toss down a penny from heaven. Now, it may not necessarily always be just a penny. They can use other forms of currency and other coins. It's really a matter of what kind of message they're trying to send and let you know that it's from them. It could be, where it's a dime. I know my mother-in-law, I don't remember her story unfortunately, but she did have a story with dimes, letting her know that her son was with her. And it could also be the dates on the coins. The story that I have deals with the date. It was about a year or so after Ben passed away, and I had made some do-it-yourself leather cleaner to clean our couch. So I cleaned the back first because that was where I could see the biggest difference. And then I went to the front of the couch, and there in the middle of the cushion was this bright shiny penny that was not there before. I swear it wasn't there. So I picked it up and I looked at it, and the date on that penny was 2012. Now, for those of you who don't know, 2012 was the year that Ben and I got married. So just in that was, you got the penny from heaven, but then, it signified that it definitely was a penny from him, because of the year on there. There's also the butterflies and dragonflies. Both of them are symbolizations of transformation. The butterfly also symbolizes new beginnings and the rebirth after death, while the dragonfly symbolizes the ability to change and adapt to life and everything that it throws at us. So it's not surprising that our loved ones would use such creatures, for a lack of a better word, when they are trying to let us know that they're with us. I also found that the color associated to the butterfly or the dragonfly can be linked to your 7 chakras. If you don't know about those, it's big with meditation, with the Kundalini yoga. There are 7 of them. I'm sorry, I'm going to read it because I can't remember them off the top of my head. There's the crown chakra, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, navel, and root chakra. So for myself, I see butterflies and dragonflies quite a bit, especially when I'm out doing yard work. And the funny thing is that where we live is not really anywhere close to water where dragonflies would typically try to stay close to. So a lot of times I will get little dragonflies that'll stop, and many times they are little red dragonflies, and they'll just sit there and they'll wait until I see them, and then they'll sit there and I can walk up to it and I can get like close to it and it will not move. It'll just sit there for me. So I looked up what the red symbolized, and that is with the root chakra, and the red is also associated with courage and commitment and love, and so it seems fitting that Ben would choose a red dragonfly to come to me when I'm doing the yard work, because that's something that he loved to do. There is the red cardinals, which are very well known to pretty much everybody. You know, there's that saying, when a cardinal appears, your loved one is near. So a good chance is if you've lost somebody that you've loved and a cardinal shows up, is most likely them. My favorite story as of current, I have many, but there was one day I was in some other room and Hayden comes calling to me. He's like, Mom, you gotta come here, you gotta come. There's a red bird out there. And I went, and yes, sure enough, there was a big red cardinal sitting in the bush out there. And I turned and looked at Hayden and I said, dude, I said, that's your dad. He came to say hi and let you know he's here with you. And the smile that was on his face was, I don't even know how to explain it. But it's like you could just feel how much love was there at that moment, and how excited Hayden was that he got the cardinal came and Daddy came to see him. So that was pretty exciting. And I see cardinals a lot. I have a couple that hang out outside my bedroom window when I work. But then another one of the well-known tools would be music. Hi, Shannon. Excuse me. Music is another powerful tool that they will use to show you that they are with you. Music has so much energy, and you can associate so many things to a song. I mean, how many times have you been in the car and a song comes on and all of a sudden you're no longer in the car? You're like 5 years ago at your high school reunion or something. Something silly like that. But our loved ones will use music to try and let us know that they're with them. For my mother, who's probably still watching, and other close, we all know Ben liked Dust in the Wind. After he watched Old School, he always wanted it played at his funeral for some reason. I think because of Old Boy Blue. But so we had that played, and ever since then, every once in a while the song will come on, and yeah, it hurts, but I always know it's usually at a time where you can tell that you know that it's him. One particular time, it was after one of Hayden's baseball games, and we had to stop. I had to get gas, and I'm out there, and all of a sudden I hear, pumping through the speakers, the telltale sounds of Dust in the Wind. And right when it got to the part where they're talking about all we are is dust in the wind, and I always associate that with like him, especially if it's windy, that he's around, because after we've left our bodies, our souls are free. So I feel like when it's windy, it's him letting me know that he's around, and he's wrapping me up. And as soon as that part started playing, the wind picked up and it just like swirled around me, and it was, of course I cried, but it was a different kind of crying, because I felt it. I knew he was there with me. So that's just one time where they'll use music. Oh, let me see. Somebody said, that happened when their grandmother died. The Chicken Dance was one of her favorite songs. Yeah, how often do they play that on the radio? They seriously played that on the radio? That's crazy. So yeah, little things like that, that they'll use energy to get you to let them know that they're there. So as you can see, there's quite a few very common signs that our loved ones will use. There are quite a few uncommon. I feel like the uncommon ones are, you need maybe not practice, but you're not looking for them, I guess, would be the easiest way to say it. So tomorrow we're going to go a little bit more into depth about uncommon ones, so that maybe you guys can see those. But if you have any of your own stories that you want to share, feel free to share them on this video. Feel free to share them in the comments of the blog once that's up. Share them on my story, message me. I'd love to hear your stories if you have any that you would like to share. And so that's it for tonight. This is Beth with Unearth Your Glow, and I hope to see you tomorrow.